Hi Scorpio, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of May 23rd to the 29th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your week, so just take what resonates. But as well, thank you in advance for your love and support by liking this video, leaving me a comment or several down below, and of course subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already. Now, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So think of it along the way. But the song of the week that Spirit chose on shuffle for you, you got Right as Rain by Amber Hayes. Right as Rain. I'll leave that down below in the description box for you to utilize in one way, shape, or form. But let's begin by pulling from the Elemental Oracle deck. And then we'll further speak upon your week with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. Alrighty. For my lovely Scorpios for this upcoming week. Okay, we have Protection Cave. I'm going to put this one back. Okay. So I feel like this week is going to entail a lot of connecting, surrounded by people. I feel like you either truly desire that and have manifested it, or you're accepting that you just simply are meant to be surrounded by people at this time, even if you don't 100% want it, okay? There could be definitely a comfort that derives from having people within your situation. But I feel like there's a level of motion moving around, getting things accomplished. Do embrace the silence when you're in your hermit mode, or you feel like even there's a level of silence between you and another individual or a couple, right? When the conversation just stops, comes to a halt. I feel like that needs to be a reminder to not force the conversation, but also to a reminder when you're most connected to somebody, or you have that level of connection and comfort with somebody where you don't have to always be speaking for things to feel comfortable, okay? It's a reminder of who's most important to you as well for some. We have Protection Cave. So it's a week where you're reminded you're protected. Okay, there's a focus on a cave of some sort, a shelter, a sanctuary potentially, whether it's your home or it's elsewhere. Getting ready for a level of birth to take place, right? Whether it's legit birth or whether that's giving birth to a new situation for oneself. It could be multiple situations. Nature, okay? Wrap yourself up with it if you're feeling a bit anxious. I feel like there's a consistent annoyance within one's life that you just try to forget about, but is always there, okay? I do feel like you're being prepped to fly towards new and reminded you're protected all the meanwhile, even if you doubt that all the meanwhile. Completion. Okay, a lot of completing throughout the week, a push from Spirit to complete something within one's mind out of respect for what lies ahead, out of respect for your future, so you don't feel as if things are being hindered all the meanwhile. I do feel as if you will, without meaning to, sense or just think about, focus on the fact that there's missing pieces to your puzzle at hand, okay? There's something missing, and how do I figure out what is missing or acquire what I need to? It feels like you get a step closer or a couple steps closer to just accomplishing just that, okay? But it's going to be a week where you're just checking things off your to-do list, accomplishing a lot, showing people how it's done. You could feel you need to sort of do other people's jobs at times or somebody else's, and that's a little frustrating, but it's almost this vibe about you where it's like, if somebody's going to do it, I guess it's me, right? Like, let's just get it done and do it right, okay? Life, breath. Bear with me as I'm hearing messages and just deciphering what to utilize. Keywording, as I feel like you most likely hear Spirit a lot, if not will, throughout this week, okay? A new breath of fresh air towards the end of the week, it feels like, if not at a different point in the week. But I feel as if you're just pushed to glide through, float through your obligations throughout the week. A focus on your heart health, okay? You could find that it's Spirit messing with you, but I feel as if you need to be very aware as to what you're intaking or what you're wrapping oneself up with content-wise, energy-wise, is affecting your heart, okay? your health in general. But it does feel like you need to catch your breath at certain points. Get some fresh air, all right? Wrapping myself up with nature once again. Breathe in and breathe out is now what I'm getting. As I feel like somebody or a situation is stressing you out, you could even be stressing oneself out. We're just keeping it real. And I feel like you're keeping it real as well, to be completely honest. I do think you are very much aware of the reality of a situation, or just willing to express the honesty that you know within. It might help is what I'm hearing. Obviously depends on the situation. All right, we have 3 here, and we're gonna align these with each oracle card, okay? In the middle, we have the Queen of Wands, which came out first, talking about the completion card. And I truly feel like, okay, underneath it all, you're burnt out, my friend, to say the least. Feeling a bit defensive at times, wanting to sort of defend your work, what you're going after, or just how you're accomplishing something. Does that make sense? They're saying don't fret, okay? At times feeling the need to overly defend when you most likely could just surpass that step, okay? And just keep doing what you're doing with a level of ease and comfort. But I do feel like this missing puzzle piece, or several coming to be or getting closer to that, is giving you a new sense of empowerment, all right? I feel like your passion is allowing you to complete what you need to throughout the week with a sense of ease for the most part. Just don't add more stress onto it, or don't take on someone else's way of doing things. Don't overcomplicate, even if someone else wants you to or would, okay? It just feels like change is on the horizon for you, and you need to recognize that that will benefit you greatly, but to make the best until the best, okay? They're saying when you need to get it done, just get it done. And I know you will, but it's coming through for a reason, okay? What you accomplish, what you produce, develop, get out there into the universe, or just feel successful with, will help you develop and grow, blossom as a soul, as an individual, all the meanwhile, all right? Reminds you why something hasn't been put to rest completely yet, or at all, or why you were wrapped up with a situation to begin with, okay? I'm now hearing everything happens for a reason. But we also have, for the protection cave card, the Knight of Swords. Again, moving around a lot. It just feels like you're ready to move towards a new level of protection, a new level of comfort, a new level of satisfaction in a lot of ways. It may feel like each day of the week, or most days, you finish up a situation, say work or something of the sort, or certain endeavors, and you just want to, in a very feisty or sort of I completed that kind of way, charge towards a home situation or a level of comfort elsewhere. All right. There is a sense that where you're at throughout the week, in that present moment, you sort of just, for whatever reason, want to be elsewhere. Even if you end up being in that situation where you wanted to be moments before, it's like this never-ending feeling of sort of not being satisfied. I hope I said that right. It just feels like you consistently are desiring more what you don't have. Try to be in the present moment and be grateful for what's at hand, as I feel like there's a situation you may miss, even if you don't think you will, when it changes or is replaced in the future, okay? The beauty of staying in the present moment, my friend, okay? Try not to be completely guarded is what I'm hearing as well. But the Princess of Wands for the Life Breath card, you may find that a level of anxiety does take place throughout the week, once again, from time to time, and so therefore needing to catch your breath, pay attention to your heart health, your health in general, your well-being. Breathe, meditate, my friend, nature once again. But it feels like you're getting a breath of fresh air moving forward. If it's not throughout this week, it's preparation for that, all right? A passionate fresh start where you can just sort of feel this breath of fresh air come to be, this new form of life for oneself, right? A new way of living, potentially. Feeling like it just will spark other changes moving forward. I do feel like memories will pop up left and right. You may find that you are either gifting somebody something, thinking about it, prepping for that, or somebody else is gifting you, okay? You may also feel the intuition come about, the instincts kick in to be very secretive, as I just saw the Seven of Swords, okay? Let's pull one or two more. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, abundance coming in. So that's the number 66 coming out to speak upon your week, angel number-wise. But with the Nine of Swords, you're a bit stressed, okay? Do allow oneself to simplify as you move forward, because I feel like you have a lot to look forward to, a lot to achieve throughout the week, which can feel a bit overwhelming, but again, feeling a bit secretive. And just don't fret about what the future holds for oneself, as I feel like you're manifesting a lot with this Magician card. And you're reminded that the possibilities are endless for you at this time. Just to, again, complete what you have to complete, move towards the new, the fresh, and just stick with the present moment as best as you can, because I feel like it is a successful week for you. And there's more satisfaction on the horizon, more fulfillment than you remember at times or even realize. Okay? So let's answer your question. Bear with me. For Scorpio. Alrighty, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.